Hi, I'm Lindsay Evans. I'm a garden designer. When I'm not designing gardens, you'll find me out on my allotment, tending to my flowers and vegetables. Homegrown garlic's absolutely fantastic, and it's really easy to grow as long as you follow a few basic rules. Garlic is part of the allium family, which includes onions and leeks and shallots, and so if you follow the rules about growing onions, pretty much the same for growing garlic. Garlic is grown from the individual cloves which make up a bulb of garlic, and I always buy my garlic bulbs from the garden centre rather than relying on those that I get from the supermarket. Garlic, like onions, requires really good sun and drainage. If you haven't got good drainage on your plot, or if you just want to be absolutely sure, what I always do is dig in a bag of sharp sand in the garlic bed before I plant it. If a garlic sits in water all winter, it will rot. That's one of the main diseases that can wipe out your garlic crop. You can plant garlic in the spring, but I've had much more success by putting mine in about the middle of October. Dig over the bed to at least a spade's depth. As I said before, put some sharp sand in to get the drainage working properly, and then add a couple of handfuls of fish blood and bone and rake it in every square metre or so. Plant the garlic bulbs upright, that's with their pointed end up and the blunt end down. Plant the bulbs 1 inch deep, 4 inches apart, and if you're planting more than one row, plant the rows about 18 inches apart. To plant the garlic cloves, separate them from the bulb, but don't remove the skin. They like a fertile soil, so give them an extra bit of general purpose fertiliser like fish blood and bone meal in May. Weed them regularly. Garlic, like onions, doesn't have a big leaf canopy, so it can't suppress its own weeds, so you must keep the plants free of weeds, and don't water them too much. Just like onions, they will bolt and go to seed. They're ready for harvesting when the leaves have turned brown and have died back. Harvest the garlic bulbs and leave them to dry. You can also eat the garlic when it's what's called wet, that's fresh. It's very tasty and not so strong, but if you're drying it, make sure it's properly dried before you store it, or it will rot. Garlic has natural fungicidal and insecticidal properties and can make a great companion to other crops.